Hello and welcome back to my Freedom N126 caravan restoration. It's taken me about a week now to clear everything out and sort it, and I was surprised about a couple of things. When you go through the rubbish, make sure that you check all the bags and everything else. I know I'm probably telling you all to suck eggs, and I apologise for that. But I was going through the rubbish bags, which I thought were rubbish, and it turns out that one of them had all the exterior lights, handles, and some of the other bits. So going through it is always a good thing. But anyway, I've been able to open the front box because the lock was a bit stiff on it. I've got the keys, but I think it just needs a bit of oil or a bit of the dreaded WD-40, something like that. But I'm going to take this front box off anyway because, as you can see, it needs a darn good clean and sort out. Bit worried about the hinges there. That's all that's holding it on, so I want to give it a bit of strengthening on that corner because that's cracked. So get a fiberglass repair kit and stuff like that, but that's way off in the future yet. I might just take it off, take it home, put it in the shed for the moment. But yeah, it's cleared. Let's take you inside and you can have a quick look around. Not much to look at, but there we go. Yeah, as you see, totally stripped, totally cleared. Windows supposed to be, I presume, double glazed type, but as you can see, the inner part's broken. The rubber seal around the top here is not exactly perfect. Someone's actually tried stapling it. Don't know if you can see them. Instead of doing it properly, they just chuck staples in, so I've got to take all of that off. I'm not sure about that. I know what it is, it's a bit of angle bead, so I've got to take that off and have a look. Yes, I will go along all these beams with some sealant just to make sure that they're stuck. They're not going to come down as I restart redoing. That window's crazed, as you can see. So that one is that's the best one out of all of them. All of them have got crazing, scratching, or whatever else. That's the electric input, so again, lots to do. I'm presuming this is where the fridge was because that's the vent, and I presume that would be an inlet. You've got gas pipe there, so I'm thinking this area here was where the kitchen was, so sink, fridge and cooker. So all of this area here, but I've basically got a blank canvas. So this window here has got a nice big crack in it. So definitely gonna take all the windows out. This one looks a bit wet, or was. It's dry now, but it's dark in colour, so I'm presuming it could have had a bit of damp in there. But again, I will go around everything with sealant and all of that. As you can see, there's some of the battening and that on the floor there, so I can see where they're supposed to have gone. As you can see, the long batten is supposed to be in there across the ceiling, basically where those notches are for the top cupboards, so that's going to go back on. But one thing I have done is, as you remember in my first video, the spare wheel was holding the roof light on. Well, I've actually properly installed that for the moment, so I'm nice and watertight, at least on the roof. I found that doesn't leak, so that's good. At least you've got one thing that doesn't leak. So yeah, blank canvas, totally empty. And it gives me and my good lady wife scope to do what we want in here, redesign it how we want it. Might make instead of having the 2 seats either side, might make that into one single bed. But on that score, then you're going to get all the smells from cooking and everything else when you do eventually, well, when it's done. We do cooking in here, so it's a work in progress. Floor's actually not too bad. Someone's had a go at fixing it. As you can see, there is bits here, bits there, but it is solid. There's no mucky bits. There's no broken bits. Again, what I might do with this is take all these bottom slats off, so I've got a clean floor, and maybe put a piece of or a couple of pieces of 3mm ply right over the top, so it's all boxed in and I've got a fresh surface. I'll have to really think about the door area, because obviously you've got the floor is level with the bottom of the door, and actually looks like some, I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be from factory. They pull the rubber out like that, but again, it's something I've got to look into. But yeah, it's going to take some time, as I was saying, but I think with anything like this it will. One thing I did want to have a look at, back outside again, is underneath. I know it's an alley frame, so yeah, all the struts are good. All of them are nice and greased up. Oh, we've actually got a full fiberglass underside as well. Oh, that's handy. So I'll probably change the suspension there, the shock absorbers, so I think they're a bit old and decrepit. At some point the wheels will come off, change the brakes, put new pads in, new discs, or I think, no, they are going to be pads because that's inside. So I'll get that off, try and find some new wheels for it. I want to get some, say, spoked wheels, something like that. As I said, I've got ideas in my head, but those are ideas at the moment. A few dings and dents, that's someone's filled that before. Up the top where you've got a bit of crazing there. I presume that was a light. A bit more crazing up the top there. Looking online, to clean fiberglass, a lot of people use oxalic acid, so I'm thinking along those lines. I've got to try and get all these labels off. So any ideas to get labels and that, leave them in the comments and I'll have a good read. This runner still got his end caps. They are a bit rough. They need sanding down or changing altogether. I might actually go along and change all these screws, so I've got fresh screws in there so I know it's all nice and solid. But as I said, it's going to take time. But it's a project and I'm proud of it actually. It might sound funny, but I'm already proud of owning it. There you go, a bit more cracking there. So what I might do is go over things like that with some filler and sand it down. And once it's all clean and I've taken all these bits off, get some white gel coat paint like you have on boats. Yep, take these off, take that off. Yeah, look, there was the fridge. So that's on this side, good. That's not the awning side, that's good. Bit of damage there. But again, filler, sand down, should come up nice. What else? Yeah, I can see that one's had brown tape across the top of it before, so that definitely needs to come off and be looked at. But no, not too bad. Jockey wheel needs a new arm because it's basically just bolted on there. So I want one of those arms that you turn around and then you can just drop the jockey wheel. At the moment I've got to get a socket onto there or a spanner onto there, undo it, drop the jockey wheel, then do it up again. I'd rather have one of those arms that you can just do up and undo. May need a new grease nipple there because that one's broken off. Should be like that one. Bit cleaner obviously. But yeah, it's not too bad, is it? Lots to think about. As I said, it is a blank canvas, but I think at the moment, next few days are supposed to be nice. I think we've got a bit of rain tomorrow, but nothing major. So I will come up here when the oxalic acid arrives, read how to do it, watch a bit of YouTube. I think that seems to be the best place to go for restorations. Yes, you can go to books, yes, you can go to people that have done it, but they've done it their way, and it might be different to the way you want to do it. But as I said, always, when you get something like this, check it over. This one, as you know, had no lights or anything, so I found them in one of the bags, so that will save me a hell of a lot of money instead of going out and having to buy new ones. But yeah, for the moment, coming into autumn now, so where are we? We're September. I apologise if I'm rattling on. Anyone know how to say that word? I'm not too sure how to say it. Is it Nuedo or like a new window? No, Noedo? I don't know. Again, leave it in the comments how to pronounce it, break it down. I'm a bit stupid when it comes to things like that. But that's it. The Freedom N126 Nuedo. My little project for the next year or two till it's back on the road, and then we'll take it out and give it a good run. But anyway, this is Mr. G saying carry on rambling, if I can get that out of my mouth, and have a good day.